set for our 8th fight of the night. And we are underway. Both guys with 4 years of training, each making their debut here tonight.
Stiff jab coming from Zarazua.
Firing right up the middle and a kick to the head as well. I'll tell you what, he looks incredibly quick and athletic.
Yeah, he really is. Has good placement. I mean, he's firing off his jabs pretty stiff. Good push kick there. Another solid right. I mean, just connecting with everything he's throwing so far.
Great job of keeping distance and then firing. Everything's got some power behind it from Zarazua.
Just another push kick to the body. Another hook across the top. I mean, he's not even letting Deranger get in.
He looks really crisp here early on. Another kick to the body. Well, you can see Deranger's got a big smile on his face. He says he gets out there to do it for fun.
It definitely looks like it. It doesn't seem to be phased at all.
He had a huge smile on his face whenever he was waiting to be introduced. I was looking at him here right in front of us and certainly enjoying the moment. Let's do it super long. Some good advice too from Gavin's corners. You know, asking him to let it flow and not load up. But you know, just frustrating. You know, you can't even. You're walking into every single punch. Zarazua's timing has been just incredible at this point. Everything going in his direction. Staying out of range with a big right hand from Deranger. Just touching him up with that jab. That's really been the equalizer, that lead left.
And followed up with a hook there. I mean, everything's landing. And he's not even putting a lot of power on it. It's just being accurate, you know what I mean?
Working the body as well with the kicks. Showing a very complete game here early on is Josh Zarazua. See him get that eye. Got a bit of a cut.
Pull down and try to set up. I don't know if he's going to drag him down and try to set up a nose transition to his back here.
I'll tell you what, for a guy making his debut, Zarazua looks really impressive thus far. That jab as they hit the feet.
Good first round for Zarazua.
Impressive first round, very much so from Josh Zarazua. Using that jab, do a great job of, he actually cut open Deranger pretty well there, it appears. So quick, everything he did was quick. He stayed out of the range of Deranger. I don't know that he got even hit that entire first round, and it felt like he landed 75% of the shots that he threw right there. Josh Zarazua looking very, very impressive in my eyes through one round.
Yeah, Zarazua, you got to be confident after your first round. All the accuracy, everything landed, good control.
Well, if you're Deranger, you've got to find a way to close that distance that Zarazua, you know, but it's tough because every time you try and get in there, boom, he immediately hits you with that jab.
Yeah, that's the thing is, you know, trying to, you know, at this point, I don't know, you know, maybe try to get close and level change and try to, you know, go for a takedown and try to clinch up. But it is very hard, like you said, you have someone across the fence from you who's landing every single thing they throw at you. You can't get inside of them.
Go round number 3.
Definitely see the reach difference in this fight.
Left hand once again right there on the money from Zarazua. The big left that time, loaded up for that one.
Now we're going to go for a single leg here. We'll see if Deranger gets it. He's trying to work for double now.
No problems for Zarazua just yet. Continue to work on that single leg and him down.
Yep. Zarazua's right back on top.
Back on top and firing shots immediately as Zarazua.
Straight into side control here. See if he's going to go for a submission or just rain down punches.
His transitions are pretty smooth.
Yeah, they are. He's just really athletic. You know, he's moving well. Half guard, he was going to.
Just got that right leg, trying to keep him in position and not let him advance any further in the mount.
Hey, just keep face on top when you're ready. Go ahead and let's go. You're fine. You want to swim that back out front? Go ahead.
See that cut under the eye of Gavin Deranger.
Gone are the days where you have, you know, a fighter just go into mount and then that's the fight's finished. It's not that way anymore. I mean, these guys are so experienced. Like, he's holding there in half guard. And even if he does go to mount, you just don't see that much anymore because, you know, even though these guys may be well versed in boxing versus grappling, they still are very good at defending things.
Zarazua taking the back.
This is what we've been calling for early on too, is that he's throwing strikes to set up transitions now. You know, we didn't see that earlier on in some of the other amateurs, but he's actually transitioning and moving around, looking for different openings, all the while throwing strikes too, to distract your opponent, you know.
Zarazua showing off the complete game. We've seen how good he looked on their feet. Doing a good job here on the ground as well. Ranger's corner, asking for a guillotine.
That was a good call too, because I mean he's over the top here, but he doesn't have a guard. But it was a good call for him to grab that head while he was trying to push down with that arm against that leg to split that half guard.
10 seconds remaining. Zarazua will pop out and land a right hand. And he'll land on top here in round number 2. Josh Zarazua showing off a little bit of everything so far through 2 rounds. Deranger, though, still smiling.
Yeah, he is,
still
man. He hasn't stopped
away.
smiling this whole fight. I love it.
You gotta love it, man. He's a guy that's in there up against it right now, and a very promising fighter in Josh Zarazua. And you know, for us, it's your first time seeing these guys, but you can tell there's some guys that have some real promise, and Josh Zarazua is absolutely showcasing his talents here early on. 3rd and final round coming up. Zarazua, another one of those blitz MMA guys.
Yeah, we saw a well-rounded game from the other, who was that? Zach Horton from Blitz MMA early on, and just 2 phenomenal fighters.
We'll see Edgardo Guzman in our co-main event against Braxton King. But right now, it's about the conclusion of this bout between Zarazua and Deranger. You would assume Zarazua well ahead here, 2-0. Let's see what he has in store for us in round 3, or can Deranger find a way? Back to that jab, and it's just every single time right there on the button.
Zarazua's putting his combinations in there, and they're working right now. Deranger's hurt. That's it. That's it. Our first finish of the night. Round 2 for Zarazua.
It took us a long time to get our first finish of the night.
Yeah, it did.
It waited until the 3rd round here, but Josh Zarazua just way too crisp with the striking. I mean, he looked incredibly good the entire fight.
He looked amazing, man. That was a really good showcase by him, and I don't see a hole in the game yet.
It was just so difficult for Deranger because every time he was trying to move forward, boom, there's that jab, boom, there's that jab. And it just kept him at distance. And then whenever Zarazua wanted to really strike, he was able to. And even on the ground, he showcased a lot of skills. So an impressive opening, a debut here for Josh Zarazua.
Ladies and gentlemen, our referee has called a stoppage to the action at 26 seconds in the 3rd and final round. Declaring your winner, Josh Panda Zarazua.
Josh Zarazua in his debut picks up the knockout victory in the 3rd round. I mean, that's a heck of a showcase for a young man that's certainly going to be back and back for a lot more, I would assume.
Yeah, for sure, man. I mean, amazing showcase by him. And I didn't see a hole in his game. I think it was a great performance.